September the 8th, 2021. Tropical update, guys. We now have Tropical Storm Mindy. They had said that it could become a tropical depression or a tropical storm, and it now is the storm. They're calling it at 40-mile-per-hour sustained winds now, central pressures of 1,008 millibars. It's moving northeast at 18 knots or 21 miles an hour, so it's a fast-moving storm. And I want to show a couple of satellite images. There's an outbound wind boundary that's out in front of the storm, and it's headed toward almost all of the Florida coast. And when you see those out from away from the storm, you know that's going to be some of the highest winds you see unless you get a direct impact. And there's a pretty strong pattern of that moving east now towards Florida. Also, when we're here, Larry's 110 miles an hour, 966 millibars. That's low pressure, and it's moving northwest at 15 miles per hour. Now you can see the present location here, 5 p.m. This is 3 minutes ago, and Bermuda's right here. So it looks like you're going to probably get some wind and waves, but nothing compared to the other side of the storm. St. John's, you're still in line to get a Category 1 across your eastern section around 2 a.m. Saturday. The storm will be passing you, so you can figure Friday night and when you'll start seeing impacts. Then it moves up as a Cat 1 hurricane continuing through 2 p.m. Saturday, tropical storm moving up towards Greenland and Iceland. It's a long track, but I left that out in the last video, just kind of wanted to update you. I said it was about the same track, and it is. And it's good that it's gone from a Category 2 to an expected Category 1 at landfall. Now, these are current images, and it looks like you've got a good north by northeast track going here. Maybe a little further northeast than was earlier predicted. We'll just have to see. Here off the coast of Alabama is the center of Tropical Storm Mindy, right there. And guys, what I was concerned about, and I've been through these before, but you see this outlying wind wall right there coming out from under the clouds. As this thing comes ashore, it can be very strong. It won't last long, but it could you could be dealing with 65 or plus mile-an-hour winds because of the way these outflows operate. We went through one about a week ago, and I did a video on it, and it was coming from central Mississippi down south. It's taking down some trees and stuff. But again, this wind boundary is along this area. It's kind of hard to see up there, but very clear right there. And that's going to be out in front of the rain coming in or anything else. And it doesn't have to be wet. This thing will just blow through real quick, so be prepared for that. You're already getting storms along your western coast. Now, let's take a look at it in infrared, kind of show you where some of the stronger areas are as far as storms trying to build. Now, this is telling you that on that right side, in the northeast quadrant of the storm, is where you see the thunderstorms and the wind events, things like that. Center's kind of right in here. It's not as wet, but guys, all the way from Mississippi coast, now approaching or just going over Lake Pontchartrain north of New Orleans, starting to get these showers. And it is a wide area. Notice the entire section here. But right now, this is going to be your storms. A few minutes ago, Panama City, you were under flash flood warnings. Surrounding areas were in a watch, but you were in a warning. Let's take a look at the latest from the National Weather Center. Now, I don't think this is the latest update here. You have these severe thunderstorm warnings, special marine warnings, flash flood warnings along this area. And where it's going to come out on the other side, notice you're getting special marine warnings and small craft advisories here. So they're expecting some impact across the state of Florida, even though they're saying it may not develop past that certain point. Now, this is one of the latest tracks, and they're saying 40-mile-per-hour storm coming in, and it looks like it will be ashore by just after midnight tonight, or approaching midnight. It's probably already along the Big Bend, then continuing across Florida, now that it's a little stronger, being a 35-mile-per-hour, basically tropical storm all the way until it gets out towards Bermuda, which is right here. And we'll have to see if it's going to strengthen or not. It just depends on upper level wind shear, things like that, and how the high pressure affects it once it gets into the Atlantic. But I wanted to do a quick update just to let you know we do have a strengthening storm, and I want you to get your weather radios out. You may, as this thing's coming ashore, make sure you have something about weather on, whether it's TV, radio, or alerts or whatever, and pay close attention to it. Especially watch for tornado warnings. It's a heads up. Be safe.